Let me tell you the greatest trick that society has ever pulled on you. Society figured some things out on how to control. And everybody's in on it but you. Society has figured out a way to neutralize your instinct, intuition, critical thinking, and common sense, and replace it with entitlement. So you're always going to be dependent on someone else. You're always going to be dependent and looking for something in someone else. You will never be fulfilled with the actions and the work that you do inside of you. You don't believe me. Your instinct is when something's coming at you, you see it instinctively, you move out the way. That's your instinct, your intuition. Man, my spidey senses is going on. I'm not going in that building, and the building blows up. You knew something was wrong and you moved out of the way. Your common sense lets you know, hey man, this don't even sound right. Man, I have to give a person $100 and make $1 million. That don't even make any sense. It's common sense. Critical thinking skills is able to be put in a situation and think critically on how to get out of it. All these things are given to animals, especially humans. But someone has figured out a way to get that and neutralize and neuter that from you. Now we have women saying a man ain't a man unless he give me this, or he provides and he this and that, because now you think you can't do it for yourself. A man over here saying, well, a woman need to submit and a woman need to do all of this and do this and that. Now you don't think for yourself and you can't give it to yourself. A woman needs to appreciate a man and she needs to do this and that and all this stuff. Where do you think it comes from? It comes from somebody in society say you will always be looking for someone to give you something. You will always be. So you'll never provide for yourself. Let me be honest with you. I've never wanted appreciation. I never desired appreciation. Don't care for it. My mother can tell you, right? Oh, Joe don't need that. He all right. He gonna go do that because he wants to see it. He wants to see it. He wants to see if he can be the best. He wants to see if he can win at this. It don't matter who's in the room. It doesn't for me. I'm doing it because I want to see it. I want it. I appreciate it. I admire it. I do it because I want to do it, because I'm a creator, and I will create and I will go do the things that I want to do, regardless whether it's liked or not, regardless if whether it's somebody shows up or not. It don't matter if one person shows up. I have spoken at places and only 3 people were there, and I've acted like it was 3 million, and it didn't matter because I was proud about it. See, this is the core of humanity that we're talking about. This is the core. This is the reason why men and women are sitting around here suffering every day, looking for somebody to give them something. And I'm not talking about all this bull and this mumbo jumbo and all this other stuff. I'm talking about you not believing in the one person that can get you out of every situation, and that is you. You not believing in the things inside of you to give yourself that you're always looking for someone else. It never dawned on you to know that. Oh, I need a woman to appreciate me. A woman gotta I gotta lead. So you're always looking for someone to follow you. You're looking for followers every time because you sitting here chasing puss. Or you over here looking for a man to provide for you because you done messed up some things in your life and you want to give these burdens to someone else. That's not humanity. That's when you can provide for yourself and when you can use instinct, intuition, common sense, and critical thinking skills, your life becomes better when you look inside yourself. But they don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you when you hit around 80 and 90 years old and it's time for you to transition that you sit with regret because you never used the very things that was given to you. You would never use your skills to given to you. They never tell you that, man, that all your life is going to be is a bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. They don't tell you this part. They withhold that truth. Because as long as they do, they can use you. They can get in on it. It's like you sitting in the middle of a freaking table, a round table. You sitting in a round table and all of them picking apart every little piece that makes you who you are. And it starts from birth. But we have dumbass conversations. We have frivolous conversations that do not free people. It doesn't say, hey, man, look, everything inside of you, you don't need no woman or man to do it. You don't need another human to do it. Everything inside of you can get inside of you. And I'm going to tell you something. It lasts longer. Go grow some vegetables and see how great you feel when you grow them, opposed to going to get them from the store. But guess what? That feeling is that you can spread it out through your whole life, but they don't tell you this because they all want you to be a slave. And everybody gets to eat off of you. And they hope and pray that you teach your children that crap. They hope and pray that you can repeat the cycle and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And I'm going to tell you something. I learned this and I figured this out over the course of a week when I was in Red. Shout out to Red's live. And I listened to women say, well, how do you self-master? She says, you self-master. Go buy my course. Here. Because I understand sometimes you need somebody to hold that lantern up in darkness. So all you got to do is walk towards the light. And she's giving people an opportunity to walk towards the light. That's all you got to do. She can't do the walking for you. We can't. You have to walk. Well, Google, let me Google how to walk. Put one foot in front of the other. Come on. You have to break free. Screw the matrix. Screw all this other stuff that people are trying to tell you to manipulate you to get a piece off of you. Here, let me get a little piece off of you. Hey, society's eating off of you. Hey, this is eating off of you. Here. Free yourself. Free who you want to be. You gotta want to know how to be free. You gotta want to know how to be free, how to be sovereign, how to give yourself anything. Man, I said something to somebody the other day that got mad at me. I said, I don't wait for no woman to give me anything. If I want it, I buy it. I want it, I buy it. And she said to me, she said, no woman has a place in your life. What? If I want something, I buy it. And she couldn't get it. It was like a freaking error. Why? Because she's never met a man who's sovereign. I don't chase puss. I don't need to chase puss. I go out here and if I want something, I get it. I don't wait for no woman to get it. I don't need your praise. I don't need you. I don't need your admiration. I don't need anything. What I do want is your respect. You sit there and give me. You ain't even got to give me that because I'll just remove you. I'm free. I'm free to choose. I'm free to be whoever I want to be. I'm free. I don't do stuff that I don't have to do. I don't have to compromise. Just find somebody that fits and match what you want. It's that simple. But you got to be able to say, I'm going to walk towards the light. I'm going to walk towards that because I got to be free. I'm tired of living this life. And if you're going to do something, do it. You don't need somebody to tell you and be a provider for yourself. You don't need somebody to freaking respect you. Respect yourself. Then theirs is just a icing on the cake or a cherry on the top. It don't matter. But guess what? It ain't needed because you the cake. Life is sweeter on this side when I figured it out. And you can figure it out too. Take care.